Namaste. So today I'm doing yoga for runners. Let's start with downward dog. So bring your hands down and take your legs back. So, to take your hips higher and for the correct posture, push your shoulders inside and bring your legs a little bit in so that your hips can go higher. From this, you will feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. And now we would be doing pigeon pose. So bring your right leg in front of your left hand and rest your left leg. So this gives a very nice stretch to your thighs. Enjoy the deep stretch in your legs. Take a couple of deep breaths over here. Enjoy the melt. And now take your hands further and keep your head on the mat. So you do this for the deeper stretch. Now go back to downward dog. Now bring your left leg in front of your right hand. And feel the stretch in your left thigh. Take a couple of breaths in this posture. And now take your hands in the front, rest your head on the mat for the deeper stretch. Take your hands back, go back to downward dog. Now step your right leg outside of your right hand. This is lizard pose. This gives a very nice stretch to your hip flexors. So take your hands towards left if you can and keep your left leg engaged. Keep it tight. So this asana gives a very nice stretch to your hip flexors. Enjoy the deep stretch. And now bring your hands back to center and take your legs back. Now place your left leg outside of your left hand and if possible, take your hands towards right direction for the deeper stretch. Keep your right leg engaged. Enjoy the nice deep stretch in your hip flexors. Now bring your hands back to center and take your legs back. Go back to downward dog. And now for a few seconds, just move your legs up and down. Try to touch your heels on the mat. So this will stretch your calves nicely. You will feel a very nice stretch in your calf muscles while moving your legs up and down one by one. And now bring your right leg in between your hands and keep your left knee on the mat. So now we would be doing Chandra Namaskar Asana. Bring your hands up and gaze your hands. So this gives a very nice stretch to your hip flexors, to your shoulders. Your entire spine is stretched. Take a couple of breaths in this posture. Bring your hands back on the mat and take your leg back. Go back to downward dog. And now place your left leg in between your hands. Keep your right knee on the mat. And now take your hands up and gaze at your hands. Feel the nice stretch in your hip flexors, in your shoulders. Place your hands back on the mat and take your leg back. Go back to downward dog. And now place your right leg in between your hands for the half split, Ardha Hanuman Asana. And now straighten your right leg. For the nice stretch, slowly take your hands in the front near to your toes and enjoy your stretch. Take a couple of breaths in this posture. Enjoy your deep stretch. Now take your leg back, go back to downward dog. And now place your left leg in between your hands. Place your right knee on the mat and straighten your left leg. Slowly bring your hands near to your toes and feel the nice stretch in your legs. And now take your leg back and go back to downward dog. And now bring your legs outside of your hands. Sit into Malasana. And now push your legs outside with your hands. Join your hands in front of your heart. So this is Malasana, a yogi squat. And now, as you inhale, push your hands in the front. So this is working nicely on your shoulders as well. And then gently come back. Once again, take your hands in the front. Hold the stretch. Gently come back. And one last time, stretch your hands in the front. Hold the posture. And then gently come back. Sit in Malasana for a few seconds. And then keep your hands back on the mat and go back to downward dog. Now keep your right leg a little behind your right hand. Slowly lift your left leg up and then your left hand up. So this is Ardha Chandra Asana. This gives a nice stretch to your hip flexors, opens your shoulders, and this is also a very nice balancing asana. Enjoy the nice stretch in your body. And then gently come back to downward dog. Now I'm showing you from different direction on the other side. Yeah. Now keep your left leg a little behind your left hand and then lift your right leg up and then your right hand up. Enjoy the nice stretch in your hip flexors, in your muscles. And then slowly go back to downward dog. Now keep your knees on the mat. Yeah. And now we would be doing camel pose. So stand up on your knees. And one by one, we'll be taking our hands back and try to touch your heels if possible. And if possible, touch your toes, whatever suits you. Yeah. Relax your feet and then roll your right hand back Touch your right toes and then your left hand back and push your chest in the front. Yeah. So this is camel pose. Open your heart in this asana. So this gives a very nice stretch to your body. It opens your heart. It is working on your shoulders. Gently come back. Now stretch your left leg towards left side and hold the ankle of your left leg. Stretch your right hand towards left side and feel the nice stretch in your sides. Keep taking deep breaths. Enjoy your nice stretch. Come back to center. Repeat the same on the other side. Open your right leg towards right side and hold it with your right hand. And now take your left hand on the right side. Enjoy the nice stretch on your sides. Keep taking deep breaths. And then come back to center. Now lay down on your back and keep a bit of distance between your legs while you're doing this. Lift your hips up high. Keep your glutes engaged. So this asana, Setu Bandh asana, also gives a very nice stretch to your quadriceps. Yeah. And now gently come back. So we'll be doing this once again. Lift your hips up and interlock your fingers below your hips and enjoy the nice stretch. So this asana nicely opens your heart as well. And then gently come back. And now finally come in Pavan Mukt Asana. Interlock your fingers below your knees and just relax in this asana. So Pavan Mukt Asana is a very nice asana to relax your spine. So if anyone has lower back pain, it will also help them reduce back pain. So take a couple of breaths in this asana. And while I'm doing this, I'm gazing at the sky. It's a clear sky. It looks beautiful. And just calm yourself down, relax, do the grounding. And then for a few seconds, just lay down in Shavasana. Your legs are not touching each other. Your hands are not touching your body. And let your whole body relax. Now, shift your body weight to one side and sit in a comfortable posture. Thank you so much for doing yoga with me. Bye bye. Take care.